Alright guys, this is it. I'm gonna be talking about AI organic. This has been something I've been working on. I was shocked how much the AI marketing game has changed. Like honestly, this video is gonna be helpful for everyone, by the way, whether you're beginner all the way till advanced. I'm gonna be honest, back in the days, organic dropshipping was humbling. Why? Because it required you to go out there, record content, and most people wouldn't even recognize it as a big deal, but we all knew like it's a big deal anyways, right? Like we could make 6-7 figures with it, but it wasn't as superior as now. Right now AI organic is as cool. By the way, when I say humbling, it's because we're talking about like organic versus Facebook ads. This is the context here. So whenever we compare organic to Facebook ads, traditionally was, Facebook ads is like the giga chad, while organic is like the beginner thing. But right now, even paid ads guys are literally seeking the skills which we have with organic to go viral, because AI is basically making things, firstly, go viral faster and convert better than before. At the tip of your finger, you just need to click some buttons, make the video, and go viral. So right now, it's pretty much the same game as Facebook ads. You just like sit down, create some content, click some buttons, post it, and go viral. And even better, you could transition it to paid ads. So I'm gonna get more into details, but just wanted to start with that because honestly, it's a big deal. Like your daily inputs, the tasks that you have to do on a daily basis have changed completely. You don't need to spend an hour just preparing your background, your lighting, and so on. Instead, you're gonna have to spend that 1 hour on brainstorming, thinking what next format should I run, what should I even create with AI, prompting, and so on. And in my opinion, that's like way more exciting. The more you go into the organic space, the more you wanna, take something to next level, which is paid ads. And right now, I think this is the closest it's ever been between the two. Like right now, what you need to do with organic is very linked, if not pretty much the same as what you would do with paid ads. The only difference is like maybe some products would require more copywriting in paid ads. So that's, I would say, something you wouldn't see often with organic. However, with this being said, we're starting to see like supplement brands and so on being run organically only. So I would say literally it's never been this close. Like they're very interlinked right now. That's why it's very exciting. So getting into organic today, you need to be doing it with AI. And it's your choice to do 100% AI or 50% with filming, up to you. But focus on marketing. This is number one. And if you're wondering where to market, I've tried everything. Hicksfeed is the best. Why? Because it has Kling, it has Seedream, and it has, right now we have ChatGPT 4, and then it has VO3. So these are like your best tools. It has over like, I don't know, 20 tools, but these are the top, in my opinion. For the website, this is something which I've been doing for the past year. Nothing new, but a few things I would want to highlight is don't go for, the copy paste or the typical dropshipping store. Because right now everyone has like the one format for the website. So we're going to call it the pump and dump. The pump and dump format in terms of the website, try to avoid that. Back in the days when I started, people would say, you just need a simple website that could basically make people check out. But I would argue right now it's all about the perceived value. So if you could make a product which is mediocre look like a big deal, whether that's with your marketing and with your website, then you have it. You're going to sell. So actually take your website seriously. Next point is going to be the copywriting, something which not many people talk about in organic. But I would argue this is commonly known as the most important part for paid ads, for advertorial and your funnel and so on. Try to use Claude to give you the most sophisticated copywriting for your website. That way you could not only have better converting text on your website and even images, but then also it will give you ideas for your marketing. There's different formats to market a product. For example, you could be marketing it for couples, could be marketing it for families. So there's a lot of different angles you could pick, and it's best to know these two ways. Either you just check your competitors, take their ideas, do them better, and that's what 99% of people do, or the more advanced ways to actually do a very in-depth research about your product and your competition through Claude. I need to highlight this. I've been doing everything with Claude recently, so this is gonna do the heavy lifting for you. So it's gonna give you better copywriting, which will convert for your website, but then also better ideas to what to market. Lastly is customer support and the backend. So this is pretty much like all you need to run a successful store. This is how I've been doing everything with AI and how you should do too. Now here's the one thing which we haven't mentioned, product research, and this is by far the most important, so you gotta focus with me on this one. The number one thing you wanna look for whenever you're making your list of products is to make sure they have proven concept. So try to find the proven concept products, and these are code by code saturated. Once you find this list, the next step is gonna be to see why are they going viral. Is it actually the value of the product? Is it the physical form of it? Is it the problem solving effect of it? What is it exactly? Or even the marketing, which is associated with it. That's when you actually get the essence of why it's going viral and perhaps converting. So try to get the proven concept and then go to Alibaba and try to find the same concept but with a different form. So there's a lot of different examples which has proven this to be one of the most advanced ways of finding new products and continues to do. So one example is the camera in different forms. This could be, pair of glasses, could be in the form of a device you put on your chest, and so on. So it's different form, but same value, right? So take the same idea, apply it to any product you see, and especially the ones which has been around for a long time, which are code by code saturated. And then the next thing, so that's one, right? If you want to find like a new variant of an existing idea or product, do that. But then you can take it even one step forward, and you could even run the old products by taking them into new angles. So new angles is again what advanced dropshippers do, whether it's paid ads or organic. They do the purple ocean strategy, and this is where you take something very saturated, you switch the copywriting, you switch the images, everything to a different niche or a different target audience, and that's where you hit a new demographic which is untapped. So you're still getting the same effect of finding a new product, but while selling something that's already proven to work, very saturated, but you're selling it to a new audience, so it doesn't matter. Try to do that, and this is probably your best way to at least quickly find a new product. If you want to take it, more steps forward, you might have to dig deeper into this one, where you try to find something which hasn't been done much before, but has proven concept. It could be seasonal products, could be, products which performs only in Q4. You could literally check last year's content of a certain product, for example, the advent calendars, and based off that, you could decide what would work this year, based off new trends. So you get a new advent calendar for that new trend, and so on. And here's where AI takes into place. So you could use it to actually source the products. I mentioned this before, I use Alibaba. So you could actually use the same platform. They have AI mode. So you could literally just insert a link or a picture and it will search up to find the product. So yeah, try to use that. Otherwise you might have to manually search. So that's my take on this. And by now I think I've mentioned most parts briefly. Obviously, if I were to talk about this, it would take an hour per topic. And I could do that. If you guys want me to do so, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If this has been helpful, subscribe, let me know in the comments, and join the Discord. We have free community. I'm doing weekly calls every Sunday, And we also have an affiliate program, but it's currently closed. I'm working very closely with everyone who's in the team, but send me a DM on Discord, and whenever there's a spot, I'll let you know, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.